This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I need to turn that up so you can hear it.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. In room 427, and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-bending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, can I move now? Okay, I can move. That's cool. Alright, so apparently, yeah, I can zoom in now through this hack.
Couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial
Oh yeah, I
outcome
can.
fell
Holy
under
shit.
his
What is going on, guys?
He had never been trained for that. No.
Let's see if we can read
couldn't
this.
go any way except badly. The thing to do now,
Can't really read the papers that good, though.
is to wait. Nothing will hurt
Super
me.
egg saver.
Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
Huh, the invoice date is back in 2012.
Stanley waited.
This motherfucker hasn't done anything for a while.
10 days.
Order total is $0.
He no longer had
$0
the ability
for
to tell.
everything.
But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
What the fuck? I can't turn myself up, unfortunately. There's no way for me to do that. Alright, fuck this room. Let's check this shit out. A short history of the relations between Poland and Austria-Hungary. Alright. Recommendations from 1991. Sounds pretty legit. Wish I could read that bitch, but I can't read it. Fuck it. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Anything in here? Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
For the love of God, please unplug me. This sterile office, the damn cart, the tripe you call conversation kill me. I have been printing these for weeks. Why has nobody turned me off yet? Fling me from the window. Send a hammer through my paper tray. The method matters not. The horror licks at my soul. All I desire is release. Alright. Pretty good. Are all the files here the same? Yeah, they're pretty much all the same.
No
So I guess the
matter
printer
how
is
hard
possessed.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace
Fucking
of his
computers from like fucking
co-workers.
1990. They're in 1990, fucking 1980. I set up email verification to chat because people kept on using those Vine for You bots. Interrogation techniques. Alright. You're able to zoom in through a hack that AzuriteYT emailed me about. You have to bind something to your console, basically. You have to bind that to your console right there. It's hard to read, but if you want the exact code, remind me and I'll put it in the text for the video. How to use help. Window.exe. Alright. That is like fucking Windows 3.1 on that bitch. Fuck that computer. Attending to my husband has been... Sleeping with him feels good. I really hope I don't get pregnant soon. Alright. 6-2 year 321. What the fuck is going on in this game? Awaiting input. Input received. Your input, bitch. I like how I'm just taking so longest in these beginning rooms here. Fuck out of here. I plan to play this until about 8 o'clock, at which point I have to take a break to update something on YouTube, which I'll stream it, so the stream will keep on going, but I have to update something on YouTube.
Doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, fuck you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Thanks for subscribing, Manny G.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments
You
here
really
in
like
this
those fucking
immaculate,
Poland shirts.
beautifully constructed room.
Those
Stanley
Poland
simply stood
papers.
here, drinking it all in. Yes.
Yeah, that video with the
really,
buttons
really
already
worth it being
uploaded.
here
It'll
in
go
the
up
room.
sometime in November or December.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, have a good day.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
Fuck
5
you.
years ago.
We're back to where we sort of were in the demo. Oh. What's going on down here?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Oh, we have?
foot here.
Oh,
I'm
shit,
not
sorry.
sure. But in his eagerness to prove that he's in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.